What's up, everybody? So today we're following the leader, Fatima, one of my main characters in Blood World. I'll get to her. The leader of a rebel group. Let me just put it that way. But more on that. We'll be coming with some Blood World stuff again, probably early next year. But you guys will see. Anyway, so today is about the ladies, okay? The big mamas, some of them, the young mamas.
And I ain't wearing yeah. Big mama, big mama, big mama. Big me wet when he call me big.
Whatever.
I got sins, issues, puzzles to unravel. Came across many pitfalls in my travels. Stood at the edge, face to face with the answers. Close enough to touch, yet I only snagged a fragment. I live another day to tell you all the tale. And I'm picturing the day that I will prevail. And I'm picturing the time much better than this. But until then, people, tell me, can you picture this? In a land not so far from your own. On the street not so far from your hood. A corner not so far from your block.
Okay, the ladies. I love when ladies do hip hop. Honestly, if they're good. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care whether you're male or female. I care if you're actually good. Can you rap? Do you have something to bring to the table? So you can be cute. You don't have to be cute. You just got to be talented. I don't care, right? But my point is that I've been meaning to react to this Cypher for a while now. When we talk about NYC having infrastructure and doing things, shout out to New York always, but things like this is why New York is the home of hip hop. And as I've always said, you have to understand New York to really understand rap, right? On some level. I love the idea of doing this. They've apparently been running the Cypher for at least a year or something like that. I only heard about this because Cottonmouf, who I have talked about on my channel, I'll show you. In fact, I did an aspiring spotlight on her. You guys should check, for those of y'all who haven't seen, if you're new to my channel. I've done some aspiring spotlights. People say, yo, you don't like anything. Well, that's not quite true, okay? I mean, people always hating. But I like to come up with, new shit. And I like to showcase, if I know stuff is dope, but if I hear something, there's something there. It doesn't have to even be perfect. I don't think any of the songs I played were perfect songs. But I would argue they had a ton of potential, right? They were at least creative. They were doing something unique. They were from people who actually have talent. And so I've talked about Cottonmouf before. I've played her music, and, shout out to Cottonmouf. Very talented, I think, as a rapper. Now, so she was part of the Cypher, and I was like, oh my God, I do want to check the Cypher out, but I have not heard anything. And so this is supposed to be the talent in the city. There's a lot of talent in New York, just as like there's probably a lot of talent in Toronto. But the difference is that New York is a city of leaders, or at least I'm sure there's a lot of followers in New York too. But New York has that attitude of I'm going to lead. Toronto has that attitude of I'm going to dick ride. Unfortunately. So most people in New York, and I would say in Toronto, most of them are just dick riders. I hear their stuff and I'm like, you're not coming with anything unique or special. Right? So let's see what the New York ladies are spitting, and let's watch this together. And if I get bored, I will go face, but let's see.
That's what I'm talking about. Represent the ladies on this 1Train Cypher. Let's go.
Basically, she a singer, so just put her in the back. They gon' fuck around and make a bitch snap. Now I'm in the front, and they asking who that? Big B, BX, been that. If I see a camera, then it's like show action. Superstar mode, bring my girl through the back. But with the culture, I'ma keep everything from back then. Pull up to the party like what's happening. I see a dream, I'ma push on the speed in her. Heart of a lion, mind of a beast in her. Beauty insane, you just might wanna breed it up. I don't even rap, I'm just tea. That's the sex up that I eat. Never had to get on my knees. Keep it too sweet. Putting in a bit for my team. Need everybody flexing around me. You know who you are. And 1Train Cypher the purpose. You telling all the women on this train.
Okay. I don't like that they used the jump off beat. I don't. A shout out to Lil Kim. I mean, classic. Lil Kim's one of the GOAT rappers, obviously. Jump Off is one of the great songs, right? I mean, I was there. Anyone of my age, we partied to that record. It's still fire. It's phenomenal. Shout out Timbaland, the whole shit. I am usually not a fan of people freestyling on known beats because you're going to automatically you're not going to be able to exert your real personality on it because Lil Kim destroyed this already. She already murdered it. Okay, so ultimately you're just going to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and there was an artist in Toronto. I've seen people do this in Toronto where they'll freestyle on something on this exact beat. And I'm going like, don't freestyle on known classic records. You are diminishing your own personality. You might not see it. You are trying to get that visibility. I get it, to the casual. But ultimately, you are diminishing who you are because we know that beat and we think hip-hop legend. You're not going to come close, right? Whereas if you come with a beat that's a little less known, right? Even if it's a great beat, even if it was spit on by a great rapper, but it's not quite as known, it wasn't like that big a beat, but it was still ill. Now you have more room to flex, right? I mean, this is just basic. So anyways, now she's also on the train, so she's, rapping and stuff like that. I'm not quite hearing, I would say, standout talent. There's a few things. She's like, BX been that. There's a few, like, kind of little things where I'm like, okay, it was kind of cute, but
Give flowers to everybody deserving, cause God got me. I'm the proof that it's working. 1Train, all women cypher, what we doing? Known for balling in New York like Pat Ewing. I grew up with shooters that never ended up hooping. Plus I'm a U-Haul lesbian. I move quick. I'm a trans
Y'all gonna kill me, but nah. Nah, fam. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna talk about it.
We've been going for a while, now we back with the jump off. Niggas in the cut in case something jump off. I'm not a rapper, finna swallow, let the pump off. 1Train on his way to get dumped off.
Come on, see, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't I just talking about why you shouldn't rap on this beat? You're literally doing Lil Kim. I cannot. Skippity-doo, let's go.
200 on the dash, don't race me, I might dust them. I've been balling harder than niggas that said Rockin. Real right, Harlem, wake up.
Trash.
Look, I really can't stand a man who don't speak up. Weak truck, borderline begging, pick your knees up. Intellectual questions, so you freeze up. Only good for trenches, so you gotta keep your heat tucked. How you a leader when the streets stuck? You a leader in the streets when the leaders is in the sheets tucked. Never protest, but you know me the main looter. Never call when it's war. You ain't even the main shooter. What is you good for?
I made the hustling look nice. The cash made the girl of your dreams wanna look twice. Plenty nice. I ain't sleep. I mastered the hook right. When I dropped that Mayweather, that jab and that hook, nice.
Yo, I think some fucked up thoughts. I'm sorry. I'm like, why am I listening to this Sky Zoo looking ass nigga? I am not listening to this. I'm sorry. And again, you can be butch and rap. I don't give a fuck. I've told you, I don't care. Okay? But you gotta be ill. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't do the representation thing. Oh, we need to hear from the butch lesbian. No, we don't need to hear from the butch lesbian. Are you fire? Can you rhyme? That's all I care about. Okay? So, skippity skip.
There ain't no talking about the best without you mentioning me. I mean, y'all cooking, but I show up and eat. No, this ain't hunger, it's greed. Don't got a point to prove, we all will agree. And my nigga pay for everything, so I don't keep no receipts. And then you rap, you bitches swear niggas sending you raps. Can't tell, he gave these raps without the pain in it. I be writing this shit while PMS and picture me pen, stuff in my hand, taking a message. I could download straight from the land and think these lessons. These niggas so out of touch, they out of tune, but
She sounds out of breath. Nope.
Me.
Jump at the lamb, same color as Cam, looking good. I ain't gotta take pics for the gram. I ain't got a front. God gave me a plan. I got the whole New York City in the palm of my hands. 4+4, I serve, I ate. Focus on the money, real women can relate. I free all my hitters doing time in the state.
Nah.
I don't wanna hear what you have, what you getting, who you smash, who you hitting. Henny you been sipping, bitches get me livid, that's facts. That she going hard, got Brooklyn on my back. Queen of the force, put the hood on my map. Why she acting like we cool? Why she try to give me that? Talking at her neck, before I gave that bitch a slap. Bitches never want beef.
Okay, you know what? Y'all are trying. Okay, ladies, I mean, I respect that y'all even, came out and, put your stuff out there, honestly. I'm getting Fetty Wap vibes. And anyways, let me just be quiet.
Hey, bitches, I can tell it. For a minute, now I'm back. In the beat I'm on, I be smoking like a pack. Big 2, 3, I'm from Brooklyn on the map. Put me in the game, triple double, check the stats. I said 2026, anybody could get it. My hands bisexual, these balls bisexual. Niggas moving like bitches, man, no.
See, just because of that, I would skip. Who said my bars are, it wasn't it Kiss that said that my bars are bisexual, both bitches, niggas can get it or some shit. I'm pretty sure, and again, you can't be spitting lines like that, honey. Like, there's real hip-hop heads in here. Like, well, I'm pretty sure that's a Kiss line. I love this AI. There's no evidence or credible reports that Jada is bisexual. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? What's just the fucking line? Oh, Jesus. Rap genius. I gotta specify. Wasn't it? Yeah, let's see. Put your hands up. Matter of fact, nah, put your hands down. This is what it was. I'm pretty sure there's a line in here where he says something about the bars being bisexual. That shit was hilarious. Was it here? No. What the fuck? The bars is bisexual. Oh man. Was it here? Oh no. Okay. Damn. I could have sworn that was a Kiss line. The bars is bisexual. Oh my god. Let me see. Who said that shit? This is gonna piss me off. Yeah, this is Bullets is Bullets is bisexual because they hit niggas and bitches, right? You see, but that's clever shit, right? And that's funny. Who would think about Bullets having sexuality, right? I mean, so I'm sorry, I've heard that line before, it's not good.
Pause, get these bars with my kids playing Roblox. Finger, in the beat I'm on, it's a motherfucking Jenga.
Oh, you can catch me in your home. Oh, you're running late, just send the address to my phone. Copy, paste, and go. Baby, don't be playing
Why did they
with
switch the beat?
me. I could come through and take all your shit.
Been on the front line, don't you forget it. The virus brought it to the light for your indigestion. My life been at stake before I was bagging the crate. I stay bragging.
I've never been a fan of this beat. This is the Jodeci Freaking You beat or whatever. I've never really liked this beat. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Stay amazing the pace. I was brown in the face. Like James Brown, I get down in the place.
It's okay, but it's
word I'm just preaching, it gotta work.
Put that upon my name and I stand 10 toes in it. Absolute vibe, I go outside and it's the frenzy. It's a sold out even, close down even, cause it's pose round. We here, name me like the Liberty Bell. They say that she rock, play with me.
So, I mean, this is not good either. But, one thing, I was looking at this lady with the wrestler belt on, and I was like, this is the thing, man. Guys, we got to do better, right? Like, I'm saying to the men out there, right? You got to realize, and we have to create an environment where women can feel free to express themselves, because too often we box women into just being cute, right? Like, you're just all you're good for is to be cute, and obviously that's detrimental to us. Not just on multiple levels. It's detrimental to our kids because we're having children with these women, right? And don't we want our kids to be fully fleshed adults and human beings, right? So again, I'm saying, even if you want to look at it from a completely selfish lens, it doesn't really make sense to box women into some of these very tight, really restrictive sort of social norms, right? Or again, women are women, so I'm not saying that you're not allowed to be cute and all of that stuff. I think, again, we love the beauty in women. But the reason I even bring this up is, I'm not a wrestling guy, but I do think that the fact that she came with a wrestling belt is a little unique and shows that she at least has, when was the last time you saw a woman even talk about the fact that she likes wrestling or whatever. You know, she's flexing something that is unique to her. And, you know, uniqueness will always win in rap. It's weird at first, and I know it might turn a few people off who are scared of themselves, but for those of us who are weird, or I'm a weirdo, I've said this before, I'm a weird cat. For those who are weird and brilliant and whatever, like, we appreciate when people show their weird sides, because we're not all that weird, right? Like, I see it as, oh, that's something you're passionate about. Tell me more. I want to know more, even if it's not something I normally would pay attention to. So anyways, the freestyling, but the belt, okay.
Head down, we ain't got beef if I pass you, I guess it's dead now. Flow sick, features cost an arm and a leg now. Pretty bitches rapping my songs, I feel like Meg now. Royal in the underground scene, watch how they bend down. Got a lot of money from streams, watch how I spend now. I don't take shit, you'll see soon, I don't fake shit. Kim Jong-un, bars grab you by the balls like it's Fruity Looms. Say he full but wanna taste it, I guess he'll make room. Better than your next bitch, smarter than your old hoes. Mad if I don't give him time, put that shit in rose gold. Fuck is all the telling it, brought it by the boatload. Why his nigga flirting with me, fuck happened to bro code. Heard you wanna fight me, guess send me in to show me. Without the check, you cannot check with me. When I got open doors, I got the streets like open sesame. Camped in every city, I'm flowing through like a tour guide. It's my house, you gon' feel the pressure from all four sides. Your worst nightmare, Freddy Krueger, got him horrified, so
let me hear it.
Phantomals, and I could never just be under you. The money on my mind, I'm getting closer to that W. No, I really mean it when I say I do not fuck with you. These niggas really bitches, and these bitches ain't on nothing new. Hey, yo,
well, the last part is absolutely true. But it's not just this. It's not just the ladies. It's obviously the guys aren't nothing new either. So, you know.
Trade this the jump off right here. It's Jenny Jen, bitch, I'm back with the jump off. Still in the peace scheming, dreaming for open loft. Pushing 90 when I'm riding down the FDR. Pressure bills, diamonds, pay, I'm grinding till I pop off. Una latina, bien fina, dominicana, puro fuego y gasolina. Una brutal, le sube la adrenalina. Tengo las recetas, soy la jefa en la cocina. All they wanna do is party, buying fake views, they ain't your Ferrari. Whole lot of cap when they tell their story. Front for the grand, but you lame, I'm sorry. Sigue. Con otro motivo, rompe, vive, todo está activo, how I'm living. I'm the mayor of Harlem, I'm always stunting. Bitch, I keep it real, live good. Got me theater from 125th. Stay 10 toes down, play the fifth. From the art to the Bronx, never switch. We keep it real, live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my haters in the club, stay fly. And if you ballin', let me hear you say ride, ride.
You know what? I would argue that girl was the best that I've heard so far. Her freestyle is not great. It's, but there was some, you know, she came with the Spanish, you know, again, you know, there's more going on, right? Doesn't hurt that she's also cute, right? But again, look, I'm male, I'm a man, I have eyes. Of course, certain things, certain looks are going to appeal to me. But again, I'm trying to listen to the actual, just the vibe, right? And I thought that overall, I thought she was better. She had that finesse a little bit. Again, it's not there. It's not fully there, and it's not polished. And she's also rapping on a train that's moving and all that shit. But, okay, man. Let's see.
Whatever they say, it's up. I'm not clearing shit up. Believe in mine. From the trenches, and we popping, and we more than one. You got a bad bitch, and I want her, and she gon' give me some. Can't deny the mojo. Popping shit like Kojo. If you staring at my dookie, I'ma get him on the low.
So, speaking of looks, right? Let me just say this as an aside, right? Obviously, people are influenced by looks, right? Now, I try not to be, right? Because also, when I grew up listening to rap, as I said, under very different circumstances than a lot of people, I was listening to rap. I had no idea what these people look like. Maybe it was the time, and also, of course, being so far away in Saudi Arabia, tapes being smuggled and stuff. I had no idea what Snoop looked like. Rockin, all these people, I just heard them. And I was like, I like this guy's voice. I like this beat. I like this song. So, and that will always win, right? Now, does it help when you are cute? Of course it does. Especially in a world that is, well, I mean, human beings have always been shallow, but I would argue where now you can literally monetize shallowness in a way that I don't think you could before. So, and it goes across the board. So again, when people complain about, oh, these women, all they do is dress up and rap, but it's like a lot of dudes are just buying into the image of other dudes. Okay, they won't admit it, of course. They like the dude because he's handsome, or he's a bum. He looks like a bum ass nigga, just like they are, or whatever, right? So the point is that looks do matter. They do, and like if you are an artist or rapper, try to keep yourself in the best shape that you can. Okay, you don't have to be a supermodel. You don't have to be, you know, Mr. Melly Mel and super muscular and all that shit. But it does help if you're in decent shape, or if, again, you try your best to look all right within reasonable bounds. You feel me? Most importantly, it's the damn music. Make sure that the music is on fucking point, because that's what really matters. Because the people that are going to listen to you and going to listen to you for a long time, they're not really going to be looking at you, right? The looks fade, but the song remains, okay?
Say you might as well jump off to lose a mind of my tracks. The blunt smoke, get my eyes permanent contact. The best you if you choose the best with about when niggas think it's big as order. Yo, pain in my fingernails, can't see me, and they
nah. Okay. I need a few G's because I'm killing them softly was overlooked. Yeah, because it's corny. Because it's lame. I am a U-Haul lesbian. I move quick. Skip. Let's see. Is this Latino chick? I wrote this while I was PMSing, or is that she's just quoting a bar? Scarlet Shepherd. Wait a second. Is this the same girl? I don't know. Whatever. Everyone bodied this. No. I'm sorry, my dear. Nobody bodied this. Sorry, but that's okay. Anyways, part 2. Let's go. We here. Why not, right? Only wait a second.
That's what I'm talking about. Represent the lady.
Part 3. Oh no. Okay, guys, rock with me. Okay, rock with me on this one. I'm sorry. I would just rock with me on this, okay? Because I do want to get through everybody's, okay? And I know that Cottonmouf is here, and I'm waiting for her, okay? Let me see what's up.
On this 1Train Cypher, let's go.
But I'm focused, these niggas do too much for the bitches that get noticed. Where I'm from, little homies are still hopeless. Do anything for that bread. Call them my young boats, life changing at a speed and I can't control. Head held high, but I gotta stay low. Fake friends disappeared, fuck it, they. Perfect time. Young. Bubble, chips, and then 4 chips. Going back to slips. Let's get it.
Yo, look, who this with the doll? Oh, she cute.
Bubbles pop out. Started from the bottom at the top, now rock out. Cause this gift, I done hold it, baby. Ain't no bitches over here, you better call me lady. God is only fuck with God. If we get together, then we win against the odds. If we keep fighting, then we fighting for the cause. To keep the black man and woman apart. This hearing needs to fight us when it start. Nick needs to finish what they start. Yeah, I said 1Train Cypher. Ain't nobody like her. Yeah, because I'm different. Yeah, you know that lighter. Teacher, artist, writer, lighter. Yeah, you know that I'm lighter. Yeah. Listen. I said always.
bitch, bring forward. She want a piece of deluxe, I bring a big fork. And I brought a spoon for the niggas that want to sick more. What you think this shit hit for? I take. That's dead. Purpose led, yeah, premium box. Just ensure the pussy party's here. You don't see me a lot.
I love the chocolate, man. What can I say about? I love the chocolate, but anyways, nah, sorry, honey.
If we really talking chicken, then I'm hot sauce. Better get up out the kitchen, take the top off. It's a cold world, got $1 in the dream. If this Hunger Games, then I'm Captain 17. The hype about women's my history inspires what I write about. We the type to figure out a way without a handout. Hard girl, I don't gotta feel it anytime I stand out. Outstanding.
Where you belong when you gotta make it all by yourself.
You know what? First of all, no. But however, I also like the fact that she's at least not rapping. You know, black folk do other music other than hip hop, by the way. So I think sometimes we forget that too, that we don't all have to love hip hop, right? We can make other music. So, But anyways, not part of a cypher. And also, I just noticed that the Septum ring. Oh my god. I have never met someone that, or I should say, I've really engaged with somebody that I thought was stable mentally and actually like a good human being ultimately that had a septum ring. I hate to say it, damn. But it's almost like you put that bullshit on and it's like, you know, and automatically it's a stereotype, I guess, you know, but part of me is like, you've made yourself ugly and so do you think ugly thoughts? Like, what's up with that? Man, that was a sister I dated way back in the day. She didn't need to do it and she did it and it was just like, anyway, I'm not getting into that. Let's move on.
Motherfuckers didn't realize they was fucking with a boss. He be staring at my lips while I'm putting on my gloss. Keep that through the kiss, now he hard
Oh, no.
Fools who play by the rules, we outside usual, coincide for rituals. Living off residuals, chill with the subliminal. It gets critical, pleasure is vital. Water, survival, procreate, and elevate to a higher plane. Far away from my older face, motivate, put you in a soldier state of being. This place is mean, you know the team, you feel the beats. Now it takes these me, you have to beat your need. My mind's on grass, I'm finally free at last. This talent I grasp, and this possibilities is what I have. See the.
So, this is actually, she's one of the better ones. Not great, but okay. Let's go.
Hey! Everybody on the 1TC, put your motherfucking hands up. Look. Hold on. Check. Look. It seems like they got something to say. Everybody got something to say, and I ain't hearing it. So when I call, cause it's me, damn drunks, let me see that X that, and I got to stay with a flavor of now. W. Eat them up like now later, It's so funny running until you wanna
eat them up like now laters. Okay.
I'm gone for a minute, now I'm back on a 1Train. Okay, it's about time that I go crazy. Ain't waiting for nothing to pop. If you see when I drop, then you cop if you rock. Waiting worry is a sign you forgot who you are. Grandma said it best, just know you a star. Creation is the bridge from the mind to the heart. If you do it for the fame, then you'll never get far. At least if it means something deep to you, and the work you put in is meaningful. All I wanna do is make an impact. Let's focus on attention, more on syntax. More facts, less trash, realness is back. I'm a snack who don't lack.
She mentions the word syntax. That's a rare one. Okay, the diction is not bad. The flow is a little old school, but again, sometimes if it ain't broken, they don't fix it, right? It does actually fit with the beat.
Decided, all you cats and which one of y'all the lion? Straight out the cages, I'm about to start the riot. Sitting on bombs. 50-50, ain't no long division. Yeah, I'm vegan, but you know I'm still getting this chicken. And not a Bronx, not burning, just a fire, I'm spitting high. Party my baddie, I be on another level, I be better than Marley. Ever since the video, they keep calling me Harley when they ask me how I do it.
This the 1Train Cypher, I'm on my way to the X, cause that's my hometown, really where it go down. They like, hashtag she the goat, well that's my pronouns. But look how I look, how does flow sound? And if I get a couple O's, I get the whole pound. Really trap like that, who really rap like that? Dope bars to crack cats, that's why they act like that. And if I back like that, really smack like that, then it's Don DeMarco, you know, shit like that. Cause I really rap. Back to the Cypher, there's no one like her. Real shit, whenever I spit, there's no one nicer. I don't gotta pick up a pen, I'm not a writer. The alter ego animated, Lizzie McGuire. It's fire, but let me cool it down a little. The crossover crazy, pay attention to the dribble. I run with big dogs, I don't nibble with the kibbles, but let a bitch poke, she get the whistle. That's I've been official since way back. I say shit like when I say shit, you're like shit, why the fuck she say that? Fuck around and hit that playback. And I've been the black sheep, now I'm the needle in a haystack. And this right here my payback. Niggas had to face that, but with my gun I fuck around and let that K cut. Love how my gun sound. Homie, put that gun down. Let's talk about bars. I mix bars in my gun rounds. Fucking run and run down on anybody stopping me. Hop the beat, hop the turnstile, honestly. Fuck MTA, they can't get $1 out of me. Fuck around and get the money, boy, monopoly. Wish a nigga would, that's why I fuck around and chop a tree. Run and broke it down and build it up. This shit carpentry, I stay with it too. I let it move through an artery. Gotta have heart with me to even try to spar with me. Yeah.
Okay, of all of the butch lesbian rappers, this one, she was the best one by far. She has you can tell, like, the personality, the thing, sort of. Again, limited, but I think that sometimes with rap you can kind of tell who's been working on their flow for a while and who really knows rap or knows how to at least put stuff together,
I'ma get it all done, cross the list off. And my cookie tastes better than a Biscoff. If you say anything that rise must fall off. I'm coming to the top of the cliff, I ain't gon' jump off. I'ma make it in your face, Benny Hunt style. And I never walk the shit, I always ran the mile. Fast in the class, and now I do the dash. And they be hating with a frown while I got a smile. See, I'm a
like a cackle on a clue tape. It's hard to know what's real when they tell you that the news fake. So if you're not convinced, this blood of Christ is Kool-Aid.
Of an own drum, Russian roulette, face off with a shotgun. I'm not clowning around, Harley Quinn and the Joker. And then in vida, pero a mí no me importa. Yeah.
Fucking with the chosen one, emotional gangster, cause I be thugging it out. And bitches running like they track stars, chasing the clout. You hear me? I made your way and I'm running this shit. And I done been through it all, perseverance and shit. And I ain't never let a bitch say I ain't built for this shit. From east to west, yeah. From east to west. And my name is so known from.
I ain't got no plan B. Entrepreneur from the NYC. Teach you my hustle for a nominal fee. Put you on the things that you thought that you would never see. Like how to rich avoid taxes. And how you get up in that bracket. I see you grinding and grinding. I know it's tough, baby girl. Don't give up. You are enough. 40 hours for some cheese. It's a rap race. Trying to get ahead now. Back to last place.
I mean, she is saying some shit though, a little bit. This is someone that maybe should write for somebody, but the vocal is not quite there. Still waiting. 505. This shit mod. Is that some UK shit? Okay. Let's see. Everyone applying pressure. No, I mean, look, okay, fair, man. All right, so hopefully this is the last one because I'm getting tired. There can't be a part 4. Please don't be a part 4. Please.
That's what I'm talking about. Represent the ladies on this 1Train Cypher. Let's go.
On the motherfucking 1Train. Generational curses running the fam until it ran into me. Addiction poisoning the roots inside my family tree. This ain't meant for the weak, they praying on the mentally weak. Spiritual war, me fighting battles that they can't even see. Ain't trying to preach, but it's some things I need to speak on. It's cause they relying on my silence, gotta proceed on. When you live in niggas' dreams, you tend to be the one that chest. They say lonely is a winner who don't share with the rest. I say peace be with the niggas who doubted my greatness. I got nothing, there's nothing to you, but everything to me, cause I always got something to prove. But because of pretty, and I peep you bitches hating on the side, and you niggas contemplating catching me by my demise, but I keep
What did they do? I'm chasing this paper, so yeah, babes, I think it's worth the wait. Like when you see the name, know that it's a vibe. Tropicana's roll deep, it's not a hype.
this the KO, the dog here, I throw a mean blow. Like Ali, the butterfly, beast thing flow, and I'm taking over the game. Y'all ain't know, cause I ain't playing no games, it's my reality show.
Life be giving lemons, I make lemonade. Running towards my dreams, I hope they never fade. All about the money, so they call me Chase. Smoking out that BS, so my name is Sage.
They know I got that yeah. Slim body, no belly, get it from my mama. Might as well be Keisha, I'm a bad motherfucker.
Out in Uno, I've been waiting on my day. What's the day? You know, the day I make it out and get inspired by. But I haul on your shoulders, ain't no stop me days. Can't handle the pressure. You know how dark it get in the mind. Shit, I'm from that BX store where if I don't write, I just go off the brain. Oh, like them bitches called up, they need that drain. No, it don't even.
Tomorrow's gonna be televised to something that you gotta see, so I proceed. Even if it's a solo mission, nothing on guys.
Talking about to be seen and heard, we put in twice the amount. Overlooked and underprotected, sexy MCs with hidden agendas, with a list of complaints and notes. How we should rap, but you could call me a jump off hoe. I don't need your approval for shit. P. Diddy asked me to do is jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. Make it make sense, big contradiction. Doing all that rah-rah misogynistic. Step it up, I rose to the occasion. Whack rappers really need a demo. Jump over, we intercept. Cross when we interject. With the brazen intellect. Killer, pull your pants up. Killer, get your balls right. Killer.
Girl, get a beat.
Populations. I'm cocky, never humble. I'm here to burst a bubble. R.I.P. He's a shovel. When I rap, I leave him puzzled. How his hoes be conceited?
Eyeing it look like she need Dominican press. It's like a hot steam shower. Then I roll up, put the heat to your head like a blow dryer.
But all they do is talk about sex, I got an issue. And with some of them titties in head, I got an issue. Cause some of your worst shit ain't touching my first shit. And most of your best shit ain't touching the rest. Now I feel so light, I'm wishing everybody well. And hoping nobody fail. But get your minds right, listen to it yourselves.
Yo.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Mouth big shit can never match my aura. Bitches be sleep, say sleeping like Aurora. I'm on your nigga playlist, he the neck to my Nora. And he drowning in the pussy, I would've been like a Tara. New York bitch, they say that we aggressive. But I can switch it up, you got one flow like progressive. Them other bitches born to be expressive. I follow your direction, one bad turn, I'll address it. Brooklyn, shout out Bronx, stay the homies. I'm a legend in these streets, you can never overthrow me. Now I'm drinking Classic, back then it was 40s. Man, it's lonely at the top, I feel like Madden Zafoni. I can tell you fake, I don't wanna kiki. I've been a bad bitch in a room full of memes. Put you out here begging, talking about pick me please. All of that for nothing, you was still left on scene. It's cool since I see you learned your lesson. 1Train full of queens, rap bitch rebellion. See how we going up like an erection? See how we got this shit on lock like correction? Pussy black magic, but no I'm not Sabrina. I don't have to lift a finger, anything but Selena's. Green lighting that shit surrounded by units. And I'm looking for the smoke. Cottonmouf the chief, yeah.
What's up, Cotton? I think she could have done better, you know. But I don't want to shit on Cottonmouf. I love you. I always got love for you. I think she can rap better than that. So, but she was one of the better ones. It's still, again, I don't know if it's the train moving, like whatever. But I mean, in a way, I mean, and I've heard Cottonmouf spit. She's got better shit than this, right? So that was kind of, but one of the better ones. Something. I think she said something. Pussy black magic, but I'm not Sabrina. What's some shit? Like, this is the thing I love about Cottonmouf. Like, her references are wild to me, but like no one's done this. I wish you would just, baby girl. I wish you would listen to me. Like you got talent. I still on a boat with my like Tom Sawyer. That shit's hilarious. Who thinks about that kind of shit? But that's what you need. You need that. Yo, who thinks about this shit? We all think of Tom. Like, I mean, once you say it, it's hilarious. You're putting two things together that are hilarious that we never put together. That's the essence of wit, right? On a boat with my niggas like Tom Sawyer. Oh, bot. Oh, let's see here. Was he ever? That's Cottonmouf with the homies. Oh my God, I love this shit, man. I love this shit. Like this is, you know, this is the fly shit. Okay, moving on.
The roping for sure. Shitting me, jumped off once, now I'm jumping off again. More quick for the win, let the journey begin. I'm back in the gym, back practicing. I'm done playing the back, now my
Cause naturally I do just what I want, not what they tell me. My faculties is coming sharp, you know I'm freaking deadly. Charged up,
and I wanna always bring up drama instead of getting to them commas.
always been a big for me, there isn't a limit.
The universe flows to the rhythm of my heartbeat, divine femininity, a seed that breaks the concrete. I ground through my feet, roots so deep in the city of slick. Flowers grew through the bricks. Bitches guys, they a seek. Fuck. Do it. You gotta move around, cause bitch, you losing me.
Keep it elegant, classy, never know her. They still talk about me to death, Marilyn Monroe. Yeah.
Neurodivergent, you see my thought process sicker than the average. Pen game savage, venti like I'm savage. And maybe I'm anomaly, hit through the face to hit things so factually.
You know, the other thing too that you also have to think about, right, when it comes to freestyles, is that obviously certain, again, because people have a range of vocal tones and patterns and all that, certain beats, this is, again, when we talk about hip hop, this is why as a rapper, the first thing you need to think about is, what is my sound? What beats sound good with my voice and with me, my voice, my emotional state, what I want to talk about, how I want to present myself. It's not just getting a beat, right? That's why the great rappers, the Nas's, the Hoves, the Biggies, they had beats that were tailored for them, right? They were them. It wasn't just another beat, another good beat. And so my point is that obviously just by nature of certain people's vocal tones and their voices, some are going to sound better on this than others, just by nature. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they can't rap or they're not good, right? Like, for example, Cottonmouf, to me, her voice, she's better when she's more kind of, I wouldn't say relaxed, but obviously the songs of hers that I have played on my channel, they're not as hype as the Jump Off. Lil Kim, it's Lil Kim back at the Jump Off. Lil Kim has that, and she does it really well in a way that's sexy and it makes sense, right? But she's a Brooklyn chick, right? She has that Brooklyn thing, right? So for some other women, a better beat might be something that's a little softer, and again, but still hip hop or still raw. Let me give an example. I'm gonna try to find one of my favorite freestyles I've ever seen. Oh, jeez. Shout out to Badass Bukk. I'm gonna have to find this video, man. Badass Bukk, the rapper. It was a female Toronto Cypher. This one is gonna be harder to find. I should have pulled this up. This was from years. Oh, there we go. Jane and Finch Cypher. I've played this on my channel, and I fucking I heard this shit.
Y'all know this already. Go by the name of
I noticed this is it's a more, slower, sort of more atmospheric. Again, it'll work for certain people, but I really like this freestyle actually.
It's bad as fuck. Check it. I'm from the woods, smoking on the backwood. Act up, you get left in the back of the woods because I come from a hood clock chicken. When niggas get headshots like chicken. Kennedy, they riding all the way from Mr. Kennedy. All they enemies, fuck you, you ain't a friend of me. And fuck bitches, cause they just get straight stitches. Get a headshot if you fucking with my vengeance. Swearing the rotary to leave you swimming with the fishes. My down the deck while up my listen. Rolling with the full fifth sniffing. Westin' on my nippin'. I'm ready to shit flat rippin'. Niggas drop the cold, stay grippin'. This ain't no funny shit, motherfucker. This ain't no Peter Griffin, cold cup, they know the fiends stay sniffing. Falling off that white, because hottest got gripping. The work we be flipping, we be heavy, hope they hitting. Fuck a fake nigga to my nooses and I'm dipping. Snakes, they be hissing, but they can't fuck with me. Cause these bitches talk shit, but I'd rather fuck free. Acting little bitches, character, you can follow me. Birds fly away, bitch, you can go ahead and flee. See me on the block, from the chain to a top. Real bitch, let her real he rock. She a fake bitch, she pretending that she hot. But if she got the chance, she would never shoot a clock. I know I got him shocked, BBM hot, BBM not interested, BBM can't watch. I rap me my angels and be the one that's locked. I know just for y'all, I'ma make it to the top. Punchlines are blasting, so pass me the strizzy. Stay on fire, so I'm just walking the blizzy. I let my chewy jeans start walking it for me. I let my alter ego badass talking it for me, bitch.
She killed that. She killed that. That's somewhere I'm like, yo, who the fuck is that? And her voice, again, it fits the beat because the beat is more blunted. And her voice tone, it reminds me almost it's like a Be Real. Again, partly because of their recording this in probably some garage, car garage somewhere, I guess. I'm not sure where they recorded this. But it has that blunted, Be Real energy. The beat has a blunted energy to it. And her voice, Badass Bukk's voice, has a blunted vibe to it. So again, it fits. And that's why you always have to think about these kind of things. It's does my voice fit, right? is this the right beat for me to freestyle on or not? Not just a popular beat, not just a beat that I want to rock, but like is this really gonna work for me? Anyway, so yeah, it's tough, man. I always say that at the end of the day, a freestyle can't really prove anything, right? I hate to say it, but it's good to do it as sparring in a sense, or it's good training for your voice and to be in an audience, certainly. But you'll never be able to tell me that you're a great rapper because you freestyle some shit. It's just not true, right? Like, again, the rappers that we love and respect and all that stuff, they are studio people. They make great shit in the studio, right? They're able to transpose their voice. And again, I'm not going to necessarily talk about the Grandmaster Flashes of the world because they were killing it before recording music, like recording hip hop was a thing. So it's a very different world that they're coming from. But what I am trying to say is that since hip hop moved towards recording in the studio, right? All things considered, the best rappers are the ones that create magic in the studio. It's that simple, right? Which means that ultimately what makes you a great rapper are the songs that you create. It's not on whether you rapped on Shook Ones for the 3,000th time and you got DJ Premier to share it on his Instagram stories. That doesn't make you ill. Sorry, you can fool a couple casuals. They'll buy your wrestling merch or whatever. But ultimately, can you sit in a studio or whatever, record a fucking song on a dope beat that fits your voice and make a captivating record that we get endless replay value out of? That's what makes you ill. All right? Anyway, so much love. Thanks for rocking with me as always. Peace.